this video will be that long, depending on how much I talk. I don't consider videos like these to be reviews, because I'm just going to be talking about the movie that, or show possibly, that I watched, and I'm just going to be talking about that for a little bit. I specifically chose this one, because I got told that it would make a good video. Thanks. And 2, I haven't seen anyone talk about this. It is a documentary. When did it come out? Alright. Okay, the Celluloid Closet came out in 1995. Cool. Okay. Today, or technically tonight, I will be talking about the Celluloid Closet. It's a documentary that at the time of filming this, I just got done watching. Honestly, it was great. I learned a lot about the history of queer movies, and the reasoning behind the Hays Codes, and just like how movies went from not being restricted on what they could do to the Supreme Court and I think Catholic Church being like, hey, if you don't stop, then we won't watch and y'all will lose a lot of money. To them slowly getting back to making movies where they didn't have to hide anything. The movies that are off the top of my head that they talked about or showed, Desert Hearts, My Own Private Idaho, Philadelphia, Thelma and Louise, The Hunger, Basic Instinct, The Boys in the Band, Dracula's Daughter, Queen Christina, The Children's Hour, from the top of my head, also Mrs. Doubtfire. But those are just some of the movies that they talked about or showed. I'm not saying this because it's a documentary. I'm saying it because, like, you genuinely learn a lot. This movie was, like, very, like I said, you learn a lot. Oh, also The Color Purple. And Silkwood. Like, as I'm talking, I'm, like, remembering movies that were brought up or just shown in general. So if I randomly say a movie, that's why. Okay, so while I was watching it, I saw Tom Hanks, and I was like, what's he doing here? But apparently, he was in Philadelphia, a movie I haven't seen yet. This documentary also gave me movies that I do want to watch, and some of them were already on my watch list, such as Dracula's Daughter, and maybe that's all. But it was it based off what it's about. You do have to go into the documentary with an open mind. There are like two slurs said, but one is just said once and obvious. Well, like three of them said. One of them said once, I believe. The other one is said, I think, twice, and then the last one is said a lot more, but also they put a montage of different people saying it. Teen Wolf was in there. Oh, I was kind of surprised by that, but I haven't seen Teen Wolf. Desert Hearts, sure. The Children's Hour, sure, but not Teen Wolf. I really want to say more about it, but really all I can say is that I feel like a changed person. Also, the fact that I'm going from finishing the Celluloid Closet to about to finish the road, like just a random like Disney movie. I got range. Speaking of that, I know that this is off topic, but it kind of isn't because it is about movies. Last night I went from watching the Apartment to finishing I, Tonya. Both movies changed me. Like whenever I watch something, it doesn't have to be long. It can be like an hour and 30 minutes. Like I feel like I get changed easily. Like I feel changed easily by movies, but like isn't that their job? Like to make you feel something? So therefore they did their job. Honestly, I could talk about the Children's Hour forever. If they still put on the play, I would really like to go see it. It was on my top 4 for like 3 years, I think. It was on there for a while. Yeah, I personally say go find it somewhere and watch it because it's really amazing. I'm sorry that I don't know like what else to say besides that, and because of that, this video is definitely going, well, videos like these, because I do plan on discussing movies. Okay, so discussing movies and reviewing them are different to me. Might not be to y'all, but to me, whenever I'm reviewing something, I'm talking about the cinematography, the color palette, whether or not I recommend like all the, like that list that's in my first two videos. That's what I call reviewing. But this isn't good and to me, because I'm just like this is like our maybe weekly FaceTime or something, for like however many minutes this video is. Yeah, I just feel changed. Sorry, I heard my sister. Follow me on Letterboxd at NotEvyO'Connell, and follow me on Twitter at @ZenasBard_.